The Quran. 5 reasons it's unique in human history. Books have shaped human history. From the philosophical works of Plato to the sacred texts of every major religion, they've guided empires, inspired art, and defined cultures. But there is one book that stands apart, making a claim that no other book does, and presenting a challenge that has endured for over 1,400 years. That book is the Quran. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to explore what makes the Quran, in the eyes of over 1 billion Muslims, truly unique in human history. First, its linguistic nature. The Quran was revealed in 7th century Arabia, a culture obsessed with language and poetry. Their poetry competitions were like our Super Bowls. Into this environment came the Quran, with a literary style that was completely unprecedented. It wasn't prose, and it wasn't poetry. It was something entirely new, so powerful and eloquent that it captivated its first listeners. And here's the unique part. The Quran itself issues a challenge. It repeatedly dares anyone, human or jinn, to produce a single chapter like it. The famous verse says, "If you are in doubt about what we have revealed, then produce a single chapter like it." Quran 2:23. For 14 centuries, that challenge has stood. For its followers, its inimitable language is the primary proof of its divine origin. Second, its preservation. Most ancient texts have a complicated history. They were written decades or even centuries after the events, translated, copied, and edited by countless scribes. The Quran's story is different. It was compiled into a single, standardized codex within 2 decades of the Prophet Muhammad's death, under the first Caliph, Abu Bakr. But its preservation wasn't just written. It was also preserved through a living, unbroken oral tradition. From the moment it was revealed, it was memorized in its entirety by hundreds, then thousands, and now by millions of people called Hafiz. This dual method of preservation, written and memorized, is unparalleled. The Quran you hear recited in Indonesia is identical, word for word, letter for letter, to the one recited in Morocco or Saudi Arabia. It's the only major scripture that can make this claim. Third, its narrative voice. If you open the New Testament, you'll read the Gospel according to Matthew. It's a narration about Jesus. But when you open the Quran, over 95% of it is written in the first person. It is not a narration about God. It is the direct speech of God. The most common pronoun is I and we. The Quran doesn't say, God is merciful. It says, I am the most merciful. It doesn't say, Moses was sent to Pharaoh. It says, we sent Moses to Pharaoh with our signs. This creates an immediate, intimate, and unmediated relationship between the divine speaker and the reader, which is a radical shift in the concept of scripture. Fourth, what many see as scientific foresight. The Quran is not a book of science, but it contains verses that describe natural phenomena in ways that seem to align with modern science, phenomena that were unknown in the 7th century. For example, it describes the universe as expanding. Quran 51:47. It details the embryonic stages of a human in the womb. Quran 23:12-14. And it speaks of the separation of salt and fresh water in the oceans, a fact confirmed by oceanography. For believers, these aren't coincidences, but signs. Proof that the author of this book has knowledge of his creation that transcends time. So, why is the Quran unique? It's the combination of its unmatched language, its unparalleled preservation, its direct divine voice, and its intriguing alignment with the natural world. Whether you are a Muslim, a person of another faith, or a seeker of knowledge, understanding these claims helps explain the Quran's enduring power and influence. It's more than a holy book to be read. For billions, it is the literal, living word of the Creator, addressed to all of humanity. If you like this video and would like to see more, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.